Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Nevitz, and why is my camera doing that? Whoa! Anyway, slight hiccup out of the way. Today we are going to be completing the San Antonio Thunderbirds Season 1. And to do that, we will be playing the moments as we have for this entire series. And today we have, starting out, we're first going to be playing the Cleveland Browns, Tennessee Titans, and Indianapolis Colts. We are completely out of the playoff picture, so there's no shot that we will be going any further than that, because I refuse to believe that even if we win all three of these games and go 7-10, there's no way we're making playoffs. Let's look at the league standings just to be sure of that, but I'm fairly certain we're towards the bottom. Yeah, we are currently the third worst team in the AFC. We would have to pass a lot of teams to get a playoff spot, and that's just not going to happen. So, we will be finishing Season 1. I did some scouting off camera. I will continue to do more of that off camera, especially going into the off season. Players ready to negotiate. There's not a lot here that I think I'll be able to bring back. I don't want to pay Denzel Perryman. I could give him a little bit more money. Yep, okay. Denzel Perryman's not coming back. Matt Filer's probably not coming back. Julio Jones, probably not coming back. Jerry Hughes, I could maybe bring back on a one-year deal. Maybe lower the money a little bit. Alright. Jerry Hughes is back for another year. But Kaimi Fairbairn, Cameron Johnston, we're just going to let them walk. We can get a kicker and punter in free agency. And those are some of the best players on our team. This team is not very good. Let's look at the lineup right now. We have CJ Stroud, Damian Pierce, Laramie Tunsil, Shaq Mason, Lyle Collins, Dalton Schultz, and that's about it on offense. Like, this team is bad. Denzel Perryman is our one good linebacker, so we are really going to need to look at linebackers in free agency and in the draft. My little bit of scouting that I did in the draft, the linebackers do not look good. It is not a good linebacker class, so we are going to have to really go all in for linebackers in free agency. We did just bring Jerry Hughes back for 1 year, but D-tackle is a need. Corner is a need. Safety is probably like the one spot that I think will be okay. Yeah, it's rough. It's a bit rough. Hello, first and second. Nice to meet you. I'm Nevitz. Alright, let's go into franchise staff. We have an upgrade available. I think we're going to go into the offensive coordinator here. Let's boost our wide receivers and tight ends. Alright. And we will just go ahead and get right into this game against the Cleveland Browns. Let's have a look at their team, because I have no idea what they look like in this, because they look probably quite a bit different. Nicholas Jamal Chubb is their top player. They do have Deshaun Watson. They signed PJ Walker. I don't know if that's a real life thing. Okay, so this is actually fairly up to date, because they do have Pierre Strong here. At wide receiver, Amari Cooper is playing down to an 88. Elijah Moore playing down to a 79. DPJ, Marquise Goodwin. Their wide receiver core is not that great outside of Amari Cooper, so hopefully we'll be able to lock that down. David Njoku is very good. Their offensive line... Thank you. Is actually fairly decent. Oops, wrong button. Especially in the interior. Joel Bitonio, Ethan Pochik, and Wyatt Teller. That's actually a fairly decent offensive line. They have Zadarius Smith. Okay, that's interesting. Myles Garrett is going to be the guy to stop. He is playing down to a 97 right now. He's a true 98. Still going to be very good and tough to deal with. Up the middle, they don't have much. We might take advantage of that. Anthony Walker, Rashawn. The linebacking core doesn't look that good either, other than JOK. CBs are good. Safeties are decent. And they have Dustin Hopkins, who cares? Anyway, hi Stormy. We are going to get right into this game. Oh, yeah, let's go to weekly strategy first. Duh. Alright, defensive game plan is going to be defend the inside run. Or do I go for defending the pass so that way then we don't get the bad stuff for the other runs? I think it might be better to just defend the pass so that way then we just get neutral run defense. Because Nick Chubb is gonna destroy us. Whether we pick defend inside run or outside run, he's just gonna destroy us on the other. So I think it'd be better to pick. Let's go defend the deep pass. We'll take away the DB run support, but we will still have the linebackers and D-line will be there. Offensive game plan, we're going to go run inside. We want to take advantage of that not very good interior defensive line. And for offensive health, we are going to do half pads and starters. And we have some mini games. Will Anderson Jr. will do trench battle. I missed that multiplier. There you go, got that one. And got the sack. Oh, okay, that multiplier is actually a lot more important than I thought it was. Okay, got the silver. Can we get gold here? We did get gold, okay. I do not have Mason Rudolph poncho, so that's a good thing. Alright, we'll go rushing attack. This is Dameon Pierce, right? I don't like doing it with Dameon Pierce because he's not very fast, so it's hard to score quick touchdowns. But yeah, like that touchdown took 7 seconds. I'm pressing the dive button, but I'm not getting the dive. That's wonderful. Can you please dive, Pierce? Damien. Yes, Pierce Damien. That's your name. I'm pressing the dive button, and he's just not diving. I'm trying to get those extra celebration dive points. Okay, that time he dove, but I didn't get the points. What are you doing? Where are you going? Okay, that somehow worked. That time I got the bonus points for it. I'm not getting gold here. Silver's always my goal for this one. Still didn't get the celebration dive bonus points. Brevin Jordan making gains since I moved him to fullback. Oh, we got gold. Cool. Yes, I did relocate the Texans to San Antonio, not San Diego. And I did adjust the team a little bit, but it's a lot of the same core. I like a lot of the young core. But I'm gonna be really focusing on working through the draft. I don't really like the DB mini games. We're gonna do wide receiver battle for John Mechie. How was that perfect accuracy? He overthrew me, or he underthrew me by about 5 yards. Right, we're just going to take what we can get on that one. Okay, that was outside of the hotspot, really? How are these perfect accuracy? Alright, we'll take the silver. Weekly game plan. We'll go... Dog, can you stop? We'll go allow 2 or less passing touchdowns, 24 points or less, 300 offensive yards, and yeah, we'll say win the turnover battle. And we're going to go straight into training. Offense is healthy. Defense is also healthy. All right. And we have some player upgrades before we get into this game. Will Anderson Jr. We're going to go into Power Rusher. And then we also have Tank Dell. And we'll go into slot for him. He's currently on kick and punt return duties for us. I want to get him more involved on offense, but I don't really see a way to do that. Yeah, because he's currently the 5th wide receiver on the depth chart. I could put him in at slot receiver. I think I'm going to do that to get him some looks. But yeah, our wide receiver core is mid. I kind of wish Nico Collins was rated based on how he's actually been playing in real life. But I started this franchise a while ago. And we'll play the moments against the Browns. Alright. Also, Stormy, yes, I touched the team. I have Julio Jones, and I don't have Robert Woods.
And we've got C.J. Stroud. After his last game, it's the Thunderbirds and the Browns coming up next.
This is going great so far. Why is Perriman in? This should be Christian Harris.
Now Watson. And able to get him down.
Wow. Okay. How did that happen?
So multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. They'll look to throw here. And he is in.
Okay. Apparently, Nick Chubb is not the runner I need to worry about.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
Julio Jones should be open
Now
here.
Stroud.
And he is.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's... So here now it's 2nd and 7, ball inside the red zone. And a difficult situation for this defense. Can they stand up? Play action. Here's Stroud.
Tegan Quatoriano with a touchdown.
Complete. Touchdown. Tegan Quatoriano. His second touchdown on the season. And the Thunder...
Alright, there we go. And we're back in the red zone on defense.
Ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. To throw on second is Watson.
Why did Christian Harris just feel so slow there?
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Can I do something to stop Deshaun Watson from running, please?
Chubb trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Chubb again. And good work there defensively.
Ooh, that was close.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb.
Ah!
And this time he is...
Christian Harris nearly had 2 back-to-back stops. That would have been amazing.
So here's
Got
the
3rd and
situation
1.
Coming 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll try to run for this with Singletary.
There you go, Devin Singletary.
Down, but not before he...
Oh, okay.
Kind of a tough spot here for the offense. It's 3rd and 4. Now the ball is in the red zone, but they're facing a 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run here with Singletary. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's Pierce. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with
Who
just
wants
under
to get
50
open here?
seconds remaining in half number 1.
Open enough.
Now meanwhile they go.
Damian Pierce dropped the ball. He was open. He was so open. And we couldn't get anything out of it.
A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline.
Good defense from Steven Nelson.
This offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. 1st and 10 at the 11. On first down, here's Stroud.
I pressed the button like ages ago.
Now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Okay.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On second down, here's Pierce.
There we go.
Fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Damian Pierce got a touchdown.
On second down,
Has CJ Stroud thrown a touchdown this game? I don't think he has.
Ball in the red zone. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they keep those sticks moving.
Good play, Griffin. Good
Many
defense.
different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Right back.
Did they just run the same exact play?
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. They'll run with Chubb.
And untouched, he gets in. Blocking on that was just really good from the Browns.
It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Stroud on third down now. And that will
Can Damian Pierce catch the ball? Please. Alright.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out.
Alright.
Kick is good.
Ooh, that was close.
That one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
I mean, that doesn't really change much. We still need 2 touchdowns. Or, I guess technically, no, we don't.
This defense is up to the task. Throwing on third down, Watson. That is caught.
Christian Harris, why? What are you doing? He's like, oh, you're trying to block me? Okay, let me stop moving. Like, okay, I can't look at the replay. Oops, no, don't want to quit game.
Here's Watson. They'll roll him out, and they're going to get to
There we go. Thank you, Jerry Hughes.
the 9-yard line.
That's why we re-signed him.
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Watson now to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Wow, you think they want me to run Free Fire?
Here's Watson. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Hopkins' kick is good.
All right.
And that will extend
Hi,
their lead even
Adam.
further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps. So back to live action, offense in a little bit of a hole. Now can they dig themselves out? Down big on the scoreboard. They need something here. Stroud now on second down. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he's out of
I
bounds.
waited too
He'll
long
take
to
this
throw
one up
that.
to the 35.
I needed to throw that sooner.
The offense on third down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Stroud sets up the play action. Able to find
Julio, let's go.
He's gonna be out of bounds, but not before he takes
Julio.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns.
All right, let's see.
territory
Who
now
wants
at
to
the
get open
37-yard
here?
line.
They're showing man.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Dalton Schultz was
He finds his
open.
target, it's Schultz. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here goes Stroud again. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz.
Oops, I just spammed the button. I didn't even see what play I called. Oops.
Now Stroud. And this is caught now for a late touchdown.
Let's go. There we go.
Well, this defense already
Okay.
down on the scoreboard here in a 1-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Looking for
Whew,
a seam
good
attack.
defense.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I'm just pushing the offensive lineman right into Nick Chubb.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. And again, it's Chubb. And a good
There we go.
defensively, they stopped him short of the 1st at the 32.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments.
I should have called timeouts here, but that was just really bad clock management for me.
Marquez on to punt as he gets
And
it
there's a
away.
flag. But it's the end of the game anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
it's the end of the game anyway. Doesn't matter.
No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end on that last play.
Would have been better if, I'd actually used my timeouts like a good coach. But who said I'm good at the game? Christian Harris with an upgrade. Why is Power Rusher the scheme fit when we're in a 4-3? I might need to check my scheme on that. Because I don't want power rushing linebackers in a 4-3. I do want power rushing D tackles. Let me look at the scheme real quick. Why is Power Rusher the scheme fit? I think I'd rather go base 4-3, and I want to change my playbook. I'm going to go to Chiefs offense, and I'm going to go to Buffalo defense. Alright. Let's go ahead and advance the week. Next week versus the Titans. Plain spoiler. I kind of want to just tank a little bit here. I know the season hasn't exactly gone the way we wanted it to, but it's important to remember that we can't just phone it. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to tank here because I don't have my first-round pick. I have the Cleveland first-round pick. I gotta beat the Titans for a significant boost to my roster. Okay. Let's see. Where were we expected to pick at the last mock draft? I believe this was week 8. Right. We were expected to pick number 1 overall. And the Cardinals were picking number 9, which that was probably our pick. Let's see. How are the Browns doing now? That we're almost done with the season. League standings. They're 6-9, so they're doing better than us, which means that we're not going to have the number 1 pick. They are 21st. So that means that we'll be probably around 10. Might get into the top 10 picks. We'll see. Alright, so we do need to beat the Titans. We do have another staff point upgrade. We're going to continue going into our wide receivers and tight ends. We're going to go release by 1. Alright. And we'll go into weekly strategy. Same thing as last week. Our weekly strategy. Why is contain the quarterback scramble against Ryan Tannehill the suggested? We're going to go defend the deep pass again for the same reason we did against the Browns. Because whichever run defense we pick, Derrick Henry is just going to kill us on the other one. So that's what we're going to do there. Offensively, we're going to go... the Titans' defense is just very good. I think we go... Throw it media... Throw it deep. We'll go throw it deep. That's just the best one for my play style. Because I don't like the faster pocket degradation of throw it short. So... And we'll do these mini games again. Let's do the long haul this time for Will Anderson, just to make it a little different. come on. The stupid bumper things. I didn't even know that it started. There we go. These stupid bumpers. I'm just gonna ignore that one. Get off of me! Who is that? Who is 72? There we go. Perfect. Gold medal. Let's do backfield survival. I haven't done this one a lot. Oh, I can just go. Oh my gosh, this stamina. Okay, let's try that again. That was terrible. Like I said, I haven't done this one a lot. How did I miss that? What? Alright, you know what? I don't like that one. Let's go red zone attack this time. Come on, John Mechie. It keeps saying it's perfect accuracy, but then it's out of reach. How was that perfect accuracy? I didn't even change the angle I was running at after I hit the button. There we go. Getting something now at least. And CJ Stroud is throwing it out of bounds. I'd appreciate it if I didn't have the illegal contact. That'd be nice. There we go. But you know, there's no penalties in practice. How was that? That was swatted away, but then also completed. What? Okay, whatever. I'm a lot better at the not red zone one. No, I might change out Derek Stingley for Tank Dell. Even though it's close to the end of the season, I still don't know Tank Dell's dev trait, which I mean, obviously I know it's star. Sorry if I'm really quiet, guys. I am really focused right now. I don't know what that route was, but we'll take it. Alright, whatever. We'll take the bronze. It's a little bit of extra XP. Plus, we're also getting the 300 bonus XP. So. We are not forcing 3+ turnovers. That's not going to happen. We'll go 200 rushing yards. Actually, we'll say 2 passing touchdowns. We'll allow 24 points or less. We'll be conservative with the 350 offense, or actually no, we'll be conservative with 300 offensive yards. And I'm going to say no sacks allowed is going to be the head coach's goal. Defense. Why does it never... It's never the same which one it shows me first. It always switches between defense and offense. Defense is healthy. Offense is... healthy. Sweet. I don't know how to take players off of injured reserve. There's a lot of players that we have on injured reserve, so I'm just going to hope that they'll be back next season. And we are ready to play the Titans and hopefully shut down Derrick Henry. He's about the only threat on that Titans offense.
It's week 17 of the National Football League. And we've got C.J. Stroud. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Thunderbirds and the Titans, and it's all up next.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few...
Oh, I forgot about Chigo Conquo.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Okay, at least Dameon Pierce is not the only one that drops passes. Why didn't you bring me in on third down?
Fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt.
I mean, I can make this field goal, but why wouldn't you bring me in on third down? Play the moments. Come on.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will tie us at 3-3. So Matt...
Okay, now it just has me in for the whole drive here.
Next drive, as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league.
Is he talking about my team?
Always end up
Because I'm looking at defensive line, not offensive.
The second down throw now from Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He was not open. Why did I throw that?
Be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Dameon Pierce, his intended target, out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second.
Oh, Julio will be open
You
here.
talk about this Titan defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them.
I meant to throw a bullet and didn't hold the button.
In doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Called my shot there. And we'll take that. Alright, we got... Who are we looking for here? I think Pierce and maybe Julio. Nico might get open.
Stroud.
Oh, Nico is open.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10.
We're going to run right at
33.
their two
First and 10
stacked
is
D
Pierce.
linemen there.
5 yards is the
We get
tally.
5 yards out of it.
That brings up second and
Upset
5.
alert. Washington winning 3-0 over the 49ers.
Seattle.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
To the right side and caught by Dell. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage, good for the receptions for the receivers, but you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces, so that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball.
I hope I don't lose to the Titans.
Antonio in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
I'm going to run right at Jeffrey Simmons.
Back to the ground.
And it worked.
And he's brought down
It
just
worked.
outside of the 10 at the 11.
Pierce averaging exactly 3 yards per carry, which is not great.
Here's Stroud. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pick.
2nd and 2 from like the 3-yard line.
Second down. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
It is the 3.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he'll take it.
Pierce is just a touchdown machine. Damian Pierce is my touchdown scorer. Defense.
Let's jump back into the action with this defense up against a 1st and 10.
Oh, and okay, and we've got 2-minute warning.
On 1st down, Tannehill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their
Let's
coverage,
go. Let's send heat. We'll send a little bit of heat here.
even backed up late,
Showing double A gap.
completions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
The throw on 2nd down is
And Tannehill goes down. Let's go, Sheldon Rankins.
Sheldon Rankins.
And we're gonna send heat again.
To get him to the ground, it's a loss of 7. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Shakes up under pressure, and they got to him.
Will Anderson Jr. with a sack. Nearly Christian Harris, but Christian Harris just
So
missed.
this defense, they gave up some yards on this drive, but bottom line, they came up with a sack when it mattered.
And we know that every down counts, but let's be honest about it. People focus on 3rd down as a real key down in any drive, any situation, and they took full advantage of 3rd down there and made a play.
Oh, I nearly got in fast enough to block it, but not quite.
That'll bring 'em back within
Oh, not really. Not really nearly.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one possession.
Red zone alert.
Time to jump back in. Opening drive, 3rd quarter. And this offense has it in the red zone, 1st and 10.
Wait, what?
Stroud is hit in the ball.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Did I just completely misunderstand what that play was?
Take over.
I thought I was going to hand it off to Pierce. I thought I was going to hand it off to Pierce there, but I guess not.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. And he'll
Yes,
get
we
this
can.
underneath to Henry.
We can reign supreme. Thank you, Toto, for actually doing something. Alright.
A big play coming up for this defense
Julio should get open here.
Just by a bit on the
Oh, never mind.
scoreboard. Can they get this third down?
I didn't even look at the clock.
So they'll get a little extra
That's the one downside to playing the moments, is I feel like I often just miss what the point in the game is.
1-point game as we begin the fourth.
Let me put Julio on and out. Let's see if he'll get open.
Play action. Stroud now.
I forgot that was play action.
Sideline and incomplete.
Ugh!
Well, the other day they
Alright. We'll go up
So a
4.
big one coming here for Kaimi Fairbairn. This to get the lead up to 4. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to...
And of course they score a touchdown. Right when I... And I'm on defense again?
Has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores.
What
down
the heck?
in the second half. After the interception, here's Tannehill.
Oh, because they got an interception. That's why.
Back at the 25. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and
They're
20
running it.
yards to go.
There.
And now
Wow,
the ball
okay.
gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll bring it
Kept him
down
out of the end zone. Alright, they're going to go up 6.
on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Folks' kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
I pressed the dive button to try to block it, and he just didn't dive. So, that's fun.
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Pierce will try to pick it up. Oh, and fine work there.
Nice. Good job, Dame.
Down to the 11-yard line.
Pierce, not Lillard. We're going to go right back to him. And they read that all the way.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Alright, I need a touchdown here.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Nice. Touchdown, Julio. Exactly what I needed.
Julio Jones.
And we take the lead. Game is on the line.
The margin for error for this defense is slim because a field goal would change the complexion of this game. Can they get the stop they need? Meanwhile, Tannehill's that's taken in by Okonkwo.
Denzel Perryman, what are you doing?
Field, they'll spot it at the
Denzel Perryman, come on. Make a tackle.
Titans and a first down.
She's like, oh, hi, you have the football? Yeah, here you go. You can go right by me.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
As I was on him, mashing A to make the tackle. He just, no animation.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. Here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first
I need a
down.
turnover. That's what I need here. I'm way too,
In a tight 1-point game.
way too behind.
So the Titans,
Or they're in too good a field position for me to try to get the ball back and score.
and a yard.
I need a turnover.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And for one of the few
They're going to score a field goal here and go up by 2.
You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look,
I'm calling a timeout here.
You should be able to carry.
Wait, why did I call a timeout? He was out of bounds.
Here we go. First
More of my terrible clock management, guys.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Here's Tannehill.
That was my fault. That was my fault. And they're going to go for 2. So I need to get a touchdown. And then it'll only be going into overtime. Okay, they did get the 2 point. I need to get out of bounds and get big plays.
Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little?
And I nearly threw an interception.
The defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Here's Stroud. He's got Hamler. And up to the 35 before they're able to...
I'm going to use my last timeout here. Shout out? Wait, where did you give me a shout out, Poncho?
As they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Of course I don't mind a shout out.
Work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
I might need to take a deep shot to Nico here.
Stroud to throw it.
We're going to do it.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Alright, we tried. Christian Fulton got in there.
It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call.
If they're running zone here, Julio could get right into the middle of all of the zones. The issue is I don't have another timeout, so he needs to get out of bounds. I'm just going to take the dump off. Get out of bounds! Ugh.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Take a deep shot for Julio.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he can't connect.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
And it's intercepted, of course. Of course it's freaking intercepted.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
I hate when my defenders just choose not to tackle. That happened like at least 3 times and they got big plays out of it. Every time. I just don't get an animation and the offensive player just runs right by them. The thing that sucks is I'm losing close games. I just can't finish the game. Alright. Last week. Tank Dell with an upgrade. I want to make him more physical. As weird as that sounds. because that's not just a big part of his game. And we will not be getting him 151 snaps this next game. Alright, we're going to just go straight into weekly strategy. I'm going to say contain QB scramble against Anthony Richardson. Defensive game plan, we're going to go run outside. And I'm just going to sim the mini games. We're going to say, yeah, 1 interception I think will be doable. 20 points or less. 300 offensive yards. And, yeah, sure, no sacks allowed. And defense is healthy. Offense is also healthy, looks like. Yep, also healthy. Alright. We got player upgrades. Dameon Pierce. I'm going to keep going into power for you, because that is what you're good at. I want to keep going into what you're already good at. Kendrick Green. Not Kenyon Green. Kendrick Green. We're going to go into pass protector. I want to get you better in the passing game. Really good run blocker. Got to improve in the passing. And Davis Mills, just go field general. Doesn't matter. You're not going to be playing anyway. And last game of the season against the Indianapolis Colts. And we are in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium.
It's week 18 of the NFL, and we've got C.J. Stroud. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Thunderbirds. And it comes your way next on Madden Football. Here we go, here we go.
We're going to put Teagan on an out, and he should get open.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Got open enough.
Here, complete to the tight end.
We'll take it.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. Looking deep for Julio. And got his man complete.
I pressed the wrong button, but we'll take that.
44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been
Julio might get re-signed.
Sometimes spectacular.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. You look at this Colt defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And shoves him off at the 20, and they'll get him to the ground. He has
Nice
another
broken
first
tackle
down
from
at the
Tank
Colts'
Dell.
13-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stroud to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's
Damian Pierce, can you please stop dropping the ball?
Tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Stroud on third down now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones.
Can you let me go for it, please? I don't want to take the field goal here.
He
Okay.
can get this only down to the 5. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And not only
He
did
got
not
it.
get in the end zone, he didn't get the first.
He didn't? I'm challenging that because he was definitely across.
We're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed. The red flag is out. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get.
He
exactly
definitely got
Just
across.
because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight.
What? Come on. Alright, hold on.
Score after 1 on EA Sports.
I'm looking back at the stream for a minute.
Second quarter.
He was definitely across. He was like a yard across. Oh, that's so annoying.
In possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Who wants to get open here?
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Julio.
He's got his target.
Julio is gonna get re-signed. I'm gonna re-sign him. I was considering it not because of his age. If he doesn't retire, I'm re-signing him. Do we give a fullback dive to Brevin Jordan?
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Pierce. And he is into the end zone.
Untouched. Damian Pierce gets in untouched.
Damian Pierce. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year.
Having a fashion show. 18th? Damian Pierce might be Offensive Player of the Year. He's not been very efficient as a runner, but he does have the touchdowns. Give it to Schultz. Oh, that was 3rd down. This is what I mean. This is what I don't like about playing the moment sometimes, is I don't realize what situation we're in. And I just forget to look.
Stroud now on 4th.
Collins.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down.
And he's injured.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured.
All right, 3rd and 4. Nico Collins' dislocated thumb is out for a quarter. All right. We're going to look at Tank Dell here, probably. Maybe Julio.
Here's Stroud.
Never mind.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside.
I don't even know who that is. Who's 89?
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another.
Oh, it's
first
KJ
down.
Hamler.
Pierce now up the middle.
Who needs run blocking? Who needs inside run blocking when you have Dameon Pierce?
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now Stroud.
KJ Hamler touchdown. Let's go.
KJ Hamler.
We'll go screen here on 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he got caught on the D lineman. And, of course, the Colts score off of that. That's wonderful. Tank Dell is back in the game. I might go to him here. He looks like he'll get open.
Stroud working out of the gun. That's complete to Dell. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts. Hand off right side to Pierce. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him.
Okay.
Behind the line.
That was Shaq Leonard.
There, and it's 2nd and 11.
I forgot how good the Colts linebackers are. They have Zaire Franklin and Shaq Leonard.
The second down throw now from Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I didn't wait for that to be ready. And they also have Drew Tranquil. Okay.
It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Let's put Tank Dell on a slant.
Stroud.
Run up the field.
Target, it's Schultz.
Nice, Schultz.
And all the way down
Good
inside
catch and
the
run from Dalton Schultz.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Now here's Stroud throwing on 1st down.
That was just a bad throw there.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
I'm gonna go play action
On
here.
the bootleg, Stroud sliding out of the pocket. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
3rd and goal, Stroud.
Julio, hold on to that.
That's an excellent play by
All right, we'll take the field goal here. Go up to 10.
quickly and help force the incompletion.
There we go.
Fairbairn able to put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that CD an important.
And of course, they score another touchdown. Because why wouldn't they? We just gotta... Honestly, if we just get a touchdown here, that's pretty much the dagger.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Collins. And still fighting.
Okay. That should be the dagger. Oh yeah, they're going for it on 4th down.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Got pressure onto Richardson, and that worked.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout.
All right, we just need a first down. And honestly, I might just get greedy here and go for the points. Oh.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Stroud back to throw.
We got greedy. We win the game. We got greedy. We got another touchdown. Did they not get the extra point? Seriously?
Go home happy. It's
Okay.
a victory for our visitors. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it.
All right. Well, we got a win. A garbage, unnecessary win in Week 18. Making the Browns, or not Browns, Cardinals pick a little bit lower. But that will be that. Let's see who makes it into the playoffs. Not us. Let's see the playoff bracket. In the AFC, the Chargers get the number 1 seed. Bills 2, Bengals 3, Jags 4. Chiefs, Ravens, and Titans in there as well. In the AFC, of course, the Cowboys get the 1 seed. When do they not? Panthers, Packers, 49ers win their divisions. Seahawks, Eagles, and Cardinals in there as the wild card teams. So we shall see where this goes. And I am going to sim week by week because I do want to see if any of our players made the Pro Bowl. I would guess Dameon Pierce did. With 18 touchdowns, I find it hard to believe that he wouldn't. I've got more talent points. Let's go. Alright, we're going to go power. Alright, there we go. And my contract has been extended. They recognize that this roster is not very good. Oops. And, alright, we are going to see who makes the Pro Bowl. For the AFC, Dameon Pierce does make it. Anyone else? Dalton Schultz made it. Let's see. I'm just looking for just Texans or just Thunderbirds. Rock Ya Sin made the Pro Bowl. That's cool. And it would appear those are the only two that made it from the Thunderbirds. It was Dalton Schultz and Damian Pierce. Alright, and let's also see... Oh, the Super Bowl is Cowboys, Jaguars. Please, Jaguars, please win. Come on. Although you beat my Bills, so I don't know if I want you to win. If the Bills are going to lose to any team, I would hope it's the Super Bowl champions. Alright. Win Rookie of the Year with one of your players. Who won Rookie of the Year? Dak Prescott wins MVP. Mike McCarthy wins Coach of the Year. I don't know why I even checked that. Damian Pierce was 4th in Offensive Player of the Year. Come on. Defensive Player of the Year, no Thunderbirds. Not surprised. Offensive Rookie of the Year. CJ Stroud was 4th. So I'm guessing it's going to be Will Anderson. It is Will Anderson Jr. Henry To'oTo'o also in the top 10. Best QB, CJ Stroud is not in the top 10. Best running back, Damian Pierce is 2nd, only to Joe Mixon. Best wide receiver, no Thunderbirds, I'm not surprised. Best O-line, Josh Jones is 10th. Best D-line, Will Anderson Jr. is 8th. Best linebacker, no Thunderbirds, and I'm not surprised. Best DB, Tre'Davious White and Jordan Poyer are the top 2. I love to see that as a Bills fan. No Thunderbirds. Best kicker, Kaimi Fairbairn, is 4th. Alright. So we did get Defensive Rookie of the Year with Will Anderson Jr. We'll take that. And I'm guessing he's going to have an upgrade. He does. We'll go speed. Just making him a very well-rounded pass rusher. He has another one, actually. Whoops. We'll go speed again. Let's have a look at our player stats. CJ Stroud, in his rookie year, throws 3,912 yards, just shy of 4,000, 23 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 63% completion. Rushing, Damian Pierce had an amazing season. 293 attempts, 1,000, just over 1,100 yards, 18 touchdowns. CJ Stroud also had a touchdown on the ground. Devin Singletary did not. Wow, okay, I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I thought he did. Receiving, Julio Jones is our lone 1,000-yard receiver. He also had 6 touchdowns. Dalton Schultz, just under 1,000 yards, also had 6 touchdowns. Nico Collins, 747 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mechie, 608 yards, 3 touchdowns. Damian Pierce had a total of 21 touchdowns. That's wild. Devin Singletary, 121 yards, receiving, 0 touchdowns. KJ Hamler and Tegan Quatoriano. Tegan Quatoriano was kind of a sneaky red zone threat for us. He only had 4 receptions, but 2 of them were touchdowns. Defensively, Denzel Perriman leads the team in tackles, 129. Christian Harris not far behind with 109. Tackles for loss. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Tackles for loss. Will Anderson Jr. had 17. Sheldon Rankins 13. Malik Collins 12. And sacks. Will Anderson Jr. led the team with 9.5 sacks. Malik Collins had 4. Jonathan Kennard had 4. Sheldon Rankins 3.5. Jerry Hughes 3. That's a little bit tough. Jimmy Ward led the team in interceptions. We did not get a lot of interceptions. We had 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total interceptions. That's not good. Pass deflections, Steven Nelson had 15. That's crazy. All right, let's see. How many fumble recoveries did we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jonathan Gennard with 2 fumble recoveries, 2 forced fumbles from Denzel Perryman, 1 from Will Anderson, Corey Littleton, Derek Stingley, Jerry Hughes, and Christian Harris. And kick returns. KJ Hamler was doing it for most of the year. Actually, no, Mike Boone was doing it for most of the year, but then I put in KJ Hamler and Tank Dell in later in the season. Punt returns was the KJ Hamler show. Yeah, all in all, not horrible. Could have been a lot better. Could have been a lot worse. Defensively, we need to get better. The offense was kind of okay. Could be better. Could be a lot worse. But let's see who wins the Super Bowl. And I do have a little bit of time, so I might go ahead and do at least free agency in this and start next episode with the draft. And 2023 season recap. The Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Why, Madden? Why? Just why? Rashee Rice wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. Dak Prescott wins both MVP, Super Bowl MVP, and Offensive Player of the Year because Madden loves the Cowboys. And I hate it. Who is retired? Julio Jones and Jerry Hughes both retire. I was going to re-sign both of them. Let's see who else in our division has retired. Ryan Tannehill retires. So the Titans are going to be in the market for a quarterback. And right guard Greg Van Roten of the Indianapolis Colts has also retired. Let's see, anyone else that's really notable. Harrison Smith, Demario Davis, Robert Quinn, Josh Johnson retires after 15 years and just about as many teams. Andy Lee, Matthew Slater. Okay. And Ndamukong Suh retires. Tyrod Taylor retires. Calais Campbell. Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb retires with the Eagles. That's crazy. Brandon Graham retires. Roger Saffold. Von Miller. No, Von. Von, please don't do that in real life. We need you. T.Y. Hilton retires. And head coach Pete Carroll has retired. When was the last time we saw a big name head coach retire? I honestly don't know. Nobody really good here. I'll just auto upgrade all of them. And yeah, we will go ahead and go into free agency. Well, first we're going to go into re-signing players. Jerry Hughes and Julio Jones, both of whom I wanted to bring back, have retired, so that's a little bit annoying. 14 players ready to negotiate. Who do we have in here? Josh Jones, I want you to come back. Please come back. We'll give you 4 years, and we'll up the money. Just please come back. Thank you. Denzel Perryman, I might bring back. We'll up the money a little bit more. Alright, and he's back. Matt Filer. We'll up the money a bit. Alright. He's back. This is a little bit less that we have to do in free agency now. George Fant. I'll bring you back on a 1-year deal. Okay. Your interest is green. That's fine. I'm going to not use my franchise tag. None of these players are worth the franchise tag. And we also didn't have any 5th-year options. So I'm not sure who had the Texans pick 4 years ago. And we are picking at number 9. And we are expected to take Chuck Bowie. He is on my draft board. I don't know if I want to take someone that I know is only a round 1 to 2 talent at number 9, though. So that may be a trade back spot. I'm not taking a quarterback. And I don't love the look of DeAndre Patterson when I looked at him. Like, his numbers look good, but so do a lot of the other offensive linemen, and even ones that I know are not good in true talent. Alright, let's see combine results. Actually, I'll look at all of this off camera. I'll do some in-depth scouting off camera, and I'll get my plan for the draft. For now, we're going to look at free agency. Mike Williams could be good to have. Michael Pierce. This is not a good free agent class. Wow. This is just really not a good free agent class. I could replace Julio Jones with Odell Beckham Jr. I am going to put an offer in for Michael Pierce. We'll go 2 years. We'll up the money a little bit. We desperately need help at D-tackle, so that would be a good signing. Can I get OBJ on a 2-year deal as well? Wait, what? Okay, let me withdraw the offer on Michael Pearson. How much cap room do I have? How do I only have 18 million in cap? Where is all of my cap going? Oh, right, Laramie Tunsil. Who can I save money on? Nobody. Literally nobody. I am in cap hell, and I am a terrible team. I'm just gonna try to make some cap room wherever I can. I'm gonna keep what's his name? Case Keenum to be a mentor. Who else can I even get rid of? MJ Stewart? MJ Jr., that's funny. Alright, where am I at now? Now I'm at 21 million. I really just need to look at the draft, I think. I want to sign OBJ, but I might not be able to. I want to sign Michael Pierce. I might not be able to. Josie Jewell would be good as well. Let's look at Josie Jewell for a minute. He's very interested in the team, so I might be able to bring the money down a bit. Let's go ahead and put that offer in. We're the top offer at the moment. Now, what do I need? What is a bigger need? Defensive tackle or wide receiver? I think it might be defensive tackle. He wants to be here. We'll bring the money down just a little bit. Put the offer in. And that's really all I can do. And he's got a lot of people offering him. Let's go ahead and evaluate those offers. I got Josie Jewell. I did not get Michael Pierce. He goes to the Bears. Alright, his OBJ signed. No, he is not. There's no teams interested in him. I am interested in Odell Beckham Jr. We'll just put in the base offer. And let's look down the... Ooh, or do I want... Actually, no. I think I might want to go into Darnell Mooney instead. Although he has significantly less interest in the team and more teams interested in him. So I'm going to go, I'm going to go with OBJ. Where did Mike Williams sign? The Lions. Ooh, okay. I don't have the money for Bobby Wagner, and I did just sign Josie Jewell. Jaron Curse. We'll go ahead and put an offer in on him. Probably won't get him. I do still need a kicker and punter too. Oh shoot, I just realized that. Alright, let's get rid of that. We're going to look at kicker and punter. Because I don't have a kicker or a punter on my roster right now. Could go Eddie Pinheiro. I just want to go into ones that are interested in the team so that I can bring down the money. We're the only team in on Pinheiro. And for punter, sure, we'll go to you. Bring down the bonus. Alright. We are targeting Odell Beckham, Eddie Pinheiro, and Rigoberto Sanchez. And all of them have signed. Alright, that is our free agency. We don't have any more money. Odell Beckham is a big boost to the offense. And Josie Jewell will hopefully be a good boost to the defense as well. Generate best lineup. And I might move Denzel Perryman out to left outside linebacker now. Defensive tackle is still a need. Josie Jewell is a big signing because the Dalton Schultz is up to superstar. Wait, did he have superstar? No, he just got superstar. Did Damian Pierce have superstar? I don't think he did either. No, he also got superstar. Okay. We take those. Tank Dell does in fact have star dev. KJ Hamler may be a trade target. Let's see, is anyone interested in KJ Hamler? Nobody. Nobody is interested in a 25-year-old wide receiver. There's no trade offers. Let me just look for a team that has wide receiver as a high-up need. Colts. Can I get a 6th out of you for them? Actually, let's see. Can I get a 3rd? How close is this? That's actually really close. What if I add a 7th this year? How close will that be? How about a 6th? I don't have a 6th this year. How about a 5th? There we go. Alright. And KJ Hamler is now an Indianapolis Colt. And the reason why I wanted to do that was to get Tank Dell up the depth chart a little bit. And also Nico Collins. So I'm going to put Tank Dell into the wide receiver 2 spot, actually, because of his dev trait. And, yeah, Nico Collins in the slot is fine. Kick returns. Who is this? Maurice Alexander. Okay, sure. I do want Derek Stingley as CB1. I do also want to move Denzel Perryman to, it was left outside linebacker. Save. Probably not going to do draft today. I think I'm going to start my next episode with the draft. Josie Jewell is a good improvement to the team. We're going to move Corey Littleton up to MLB 2. If Christian Harris continues to develop, he'll be fine. I'm hoping to get a dev trait increase for Christian Harris. I don't know if I'm going to. Specialists. I still need a better third down running back. I'm going to put Dameon Pierce there. Actually, no, I'll keep Devin Singletary there for now. And why is Jonathan Grenard rated so low as a rush right end? Okay. I don't know. So yeah, as I said, D-tackle definitely still a need. CB maybe probably still a need. Safety I could look at in the draft. Linebacker, I think I'll be okay with these 3. But might still want to draft a guy just to look for dev trait. D-tackle, absolutely a need. Offensive line, absolutely a need. I do have Kenyon Green back. Let's go. I am going to start Kenyon. Actually, no. Yeah, I am going to start Kenyon Green. That means even though I just re-signed him, I'm going to look to trade Matt Filer. Anybody have interest in him? Anybody at all? No, nobody does. Let's see, who needs a guard? The Buccaneers. Can we get a third for Matt Filer? There's a lot of players in the 2 to 3 round range that I like a lot in this draft, and we will not be able to get a third from the Buccaneers. How about a 4th? Oh, okay, there we go. We get a 4th for Matt Filer, and we will be starting Kenyon Green. I don't care really that he's a lower overall. He is star dev, and I'm hoping to develop him. He's young. Matt Filer is old. And this will be our team going into the draft. And defensively, this is our squad. As I said, linebacker, maybe not as much of a need other than just looking for a dev trait. D-tackle, absolutely a need. Edge rusher could still be something I look at to upgrade over Jonathan Grenard now that Jerry Hughes has retired. And yeah, that is what I'm going to be looking at in the draft. Actually, do I have time to do the draft? I might. I've got about 15 minutes. We will sim to the draft. I wanted to do a little bit more of the scouting off camera, but I think I've got time to do the draft now. Ugh. Man, I'm sleepy. Alright. And we have negative 450K in salary cap. How did that happen? Now, this says that our number 2 need is quarterback. I am not replacing CJ Stroud. Not yet, at least. Let's see the latest mock draft. It has us going George McKee. Day 3 projection. Expected to go number 9 overall. What? He is one that I did like when I looked at him. He's a pass block archetype with A to C pass block, A pass block finesse, A pass block power, A awareness, A impact blocking. I am not taking him at number 9, but I will look at taking him. Let's look at the prospects. We're going to look at the ones that I favorited off camera. As I said, yeah, Chuck Bowie is a round 1 to 2 true talent. I am not going to be taking him at 9 just because I know that his true talent. Jaron Morgan looks pretty good. Laron Staley looks decent. If he falls to me, he is definitely a player I would consider. 6'6", 313. He's a pretty good athlete for 6'6", 313. A impact block, A lead block, A pass block finesse, A run block finesse, A to B awareness. F injury is a little bit scary. That tells me that he's probably normal dev. Did I have anyone else that I looked at that was a round 1 projection? I did not. They're all round 1 to 2. Alright, let's look at D tackles. And, okay. What about defensive ends that could be big, maybe? John Crawford. Run stopper archetype. Don't love that. How about left end? Nobody good. Okay. I think we'll just go ahead and go into the NFL draft. We may trade up from 9 to get Laron Staley. We may trade back a little bit if he does go before we trade. All right. Rams with the number 1 pick. Who are they going to take? They probably take one of these quarterbacks. Laron Staley is the one that I want. Javier Ortiz could be decent. He is 6'6", 316. Good athlete. don't like B pass block and B pass block finesse. I really want those to be A's if I'm going to take you at number 9. Which is why I like Laron Staley. Because he does have... Oh, he has C pass block, though. It's really hard to tell who's going to be the better player here between Staley and Ortiz. I am not taking Tony Riddick. But here's my issue. This is why I don't like the letter grades. Tony Riddick has A awareness, A impact block, A lead block, A run block finesse, B pass block finesse, and he's around 2 to 3 true talent. That's why I don't trust the letter grades. Because, like, Laron Staley here has very similar letter grades. Does that mean that he's also going to be a round 2 to 3 true talent? Javier Ortiz has worse letter grades. Does that mean that he's going to be a round 2 to 3 or even round 3 to 4 true talent? I don't know. I could be looking at Imani Boss. I do need a Jonathan Gennard, or I do need a Jerry Hughes replacement. He's a good athlete. He's a speed rusher. A awareness, A finesse moves, B hit power, B pursuit, B play rec. He could be good. He could be good. C to D block shed. I might be looking at Imani Boss and move him down to defensive end to replace Jerry Hughes. The question is he going to fall to me? I could look at Evan Cofield. He's also a speed rusher. He's a big hitter trait. High motor, strip ball, lacks discipline, which is not great. Spin move, swim move, and bull rush. He's a good athlete. A awareness, A pursuit, B block shedding, A to B finesse moves, A tackling. I think Evan Cofield might be the player I try to target here. I don't love offensive linemen in the draft because they're always such low overalls. Let's go ahead and just advance pick by pick. The Rams do go quarterback Deontay James out of Maryland. The Jets take Javier Ortiz. That's crazy. Javier Ortiz went before DeAndre Patterson. I was not expecting that. DeAndre Patterson honestly looks the best out of any of them. I just was not expecting for him to even be in the picture. I was expecting Javier Ortiz to be in the picture. There's Joel Grove. And there goes DeAndre Patterson. Okay. I think DeAndre Patterson is going to be the best left tackle in the class. Let's see who goes next. And there goes Imani Boss. He is the one that I was hoping would fall to me. This is kind of my fault for not paying close enough attention to the mock draft. Commanders are not going to take an edge rusher. Commanders might take an offensive lineman. Why do the Commanders take an edge rusher? The two guys I wanted are gone. Okay. Let's look at Jared Mackey. He's got bull rush, he's got swim move, he's got spin move, he's got good discipline. All of the attributes and more. He is not a good athlete. Although 4.7 flat at 6'4", 270 is not horrible. A, awareness. A, power moves. B, finesse moves. Actually, Jared Mackey might be the guy I want. Saints are listed as a top pick, and the Saints do pick before me. Or top fit, rather. I might trade up here with the Falcons. Let's get the Falcons on the call. Or on the phone. Oops, not trade block. Trade finder. I want the Falcons. What do you want for this pick? A first, a second, a fourth, and 2 sevenths, or 2 firsts and a seventh. I want to keep my second if I can. Let's go with my first. QB is a top need for you. Do you have any interest in Davis Mills? That is surprisingly close. All right. Let's put a let's put a fourth in there. There we go. Davis Mills, the 9th overall pick, and the 99th overall pick in the 4th round go to the Falcons in exchange for the 7th overall pick. I really just wanted to get ahead of the Saints here, and we are going to go with Jared Mackey, a power rushing linebacker that we will move to defensive end out of Texas A&M, and he does have hidden development. 75 speed is not bad for a defensive lineman, which is where I'm going to put him. 87 acceleration, 79 strength, could be better. I like the pick. I like the pick a lot, and we're just going to go ahead and sim ahead to the start of the next round. Our next pick is at pick 4. Let's see who we have still available here. Let's look at my favorites. George McKee is obviously still here. Never going to take him at number 9 overall. Chuck Bowie is still here. I've got a lot. See, this is why I didn't want to take an offensive lineman there, is because there's a lot of offensive line talent down the board that is possibly better than the ones that were there. I did add a couple wide receivers. I'm probably not going to take a wide receiver. I did add a couple linebackers. Probably not going to take a linebacker now. And I did add a single running back. All right, well, we can just go ahead, and I think we'll go pick by pick here. Cal McCollum, didn't have him on my board. Sidney Tung, also did not have him on my board. Let's see our draft board here. Alright, let's look at my favorites. Chuck Bowie. I don't think the Bucs are going to take Chuck Bowie here. I did trade my left guard to them. We'll go ahead and go to our pick. They take Dom K. And do I want Chuck Bowie? Let's look at Nick Bennett. Another guard. High motor, good discipline. We are a top fit for him. Physically, he's a good athlete. A, impact block. A, stamina. B, lead block. A to C, pass block. A to C, pass block power. I don't love these letter grades. So I think that if I'm going to go offensive line here, I'm going to go Chuck Bowie. And I would move him over to right guard. And I think that is going to be the pick here. Chuck Bowie, guard out of Kansas State. And he has hidden dev. That is amazing. That's really good. He has A, impact block, B, pass block, B, pass block power, A, run block power, B, run block. he could be very good. And we are going to have to speed through the rest of this draft. I'm just going to go to my next user pick. I am running out of time here.
The Thunderbirds are now
And we have round 3, pick 14, and we are also picking again at pick 25 in the 3rd round. And who do we have on our board still available here? I think this is where we might take George McKee. Even though no, I think I can push it on him. He'll fall at least to the 4th round. We might take a wide receiver, actually. Could get a new slot receiver in Keith Gaines. I liked him a lot. Could also go linebacker, hoping for a dev trait. I think I'm going to go Keith Gaines here. He's a slot archetype. C, medium route running. D, spec catch. A, catch in traffic is what I really like with him. And also A to C, short route running. I think we go Keith Gaines here. He does have normal dev.
the Seahawks.
89 speed, 91 change of direction, 90 acceleration. Average athlete. We'll see how he turns out. He's not going to be wearing number 20 as a wide receiver. That's disgusting. All right, and we'll go ahead and advance to our next pick, which is also in the 3rd round here. William Holiday just goes. And we will go ahead and make our pick here. Who's still here on our board? George McKee is. Andrew Whites is here. I think we go George McKee here. Actually, no, I'm going to go Andrew Whites out of Vandy. He has high motor, shows good discipline. He's a good athlete. B, pass block power. B, impact block. A, pass block finesse. A to C, pass block, which is probably going to be A or B, realistically, as a pass block archetype. We'll take Andrew Whites out of Vanderbilt. He has normal dev, 87 strength. Is good. And we will move these guys around as needed as well. And then we're going to hope that George McKee will come down to pick 4. This is a lot of interior offensive linemen.
The 49ers
The Bills take a D tackle. Interesting.
The Jaguars are on the clock. On the clock now, the Dallas Cowboys. On the clock now.
Cowboys take a deep threat wide receiver in Marquise Tompkins. He was one I was looking at. I do think I can push it. I do believe George McKee will fall to me. We'll just go ahead and go next user pick.
The Thunderbirds are now
And we are going to take George McKee here. He is a day 3 projection. But the mock draft had us take... He's gone? Are you kidding me? Somebody sniped George McKee from me. Come on. Alright. Let's look elsewhere then. I should have known with the run on offensive linemen that was going there that he was going to go. If he's good, I'm going to be really upset. I don't know where to go here. I did look at Najee Curry a little bit. He's an elusive back, which is something that we don't have. B, ball carrier vision. B, break tackle. B, carrying. I don't want to panic pick here. Could also look at the linebacker that I had Quan Pleasant. He's a pass coverage archetype, and he looked pretty good. He's got A to C man coverage, A to C zone coverage, C play rec, A to C awareness, A to C tackling. If all of those A to C's are C's, I'm going to be screwed, but I'm taking him. He's normal dev, 80 speed, 89 acceleration, 79 jumping, 78 agility. He could end up starting for us. He could also just be a depth guy, as if we didn't already have enough of that. And we'll go to our next pick.
Thunderbirds are now on the clock.
And here, I think we will take this running back, Carlos Moss. He's a receiving back, which we don't have on the team. We have Damian Pierce, who's more power. Devin Singletary, who's kind of just all around. And he is normal dev.
On the clock now,
Alright.
the New England Patriots.
And we will go ahead and advance to round 7, pick 3. We did not have our 5th or 6th round pick in this draft. We traded both of them away.
The Thunderbirds.
And we have back-to-back picks here. I might just try to trade these 2 picks, because I don't really like anything that's left here. We could draft a fullback. I'm just curious. Yeah, they're all potential UDFAs. Okay. Could go corner, get some corner depth. Let's look at DeAndre Neal. I didn't really look at corners at all. This is why I wanted to save the draft for next stream. He's got A catching and A press. A press as a zone archetype is pretty cool. A to C zone coverage could be any of those. Yeah, we'll take a shot on DeAndre Neal. He's got 88 speed, 90 acceleration, normal dev. If he's a decent overall, that'll be a good pick. He had a lot of A's in there. Or he had a lot of good stats in there. And let's see, what do we do here now? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's take a fullback. Why not? He's not going to be very good. Although he does have A break tackle and A stiff arm. He's just not a blocker. Let's see who else is available. I was looking at Jonathan Dunn a little bit. He's a deep threat, 6'1", 195. Ran a 4.42 40. Sure, why not? It's a 7th round pick.
It's the New England Patriots.
Alright.
Now on the clock.
And that will take us to the end of the draft. Oh, no, we have one more pick.
The Thunderbirds are now.
Let's see, what can we get for this pick? Can we get anything? We'll take a 2025 6th round pick from the Vikings.
Trade alert. This pick has been traded.
Alright, and then we will... Oh, and we have yet another pick. We had 4 7th round picks. We'll trade this one away too, why not? Two 2025 7ths. Another 6th round pick from the Vikings. We'll take a 2025 6th round pick from the Lions.
Has been traded.
And we will advance to the end of the draft. Alright, let's see the draft recap. Jared Mackey is a 73 overall. Chuck Bowie is a 74, though. Let's see the whole NFL. Who was... This was kind of just not a great class. Marquise Tompkins, who I was thinking about taking, is a 76 overall. Does he have hidden def? He has normal def. Okay. Let's go back to us for a minute. We honestly got a couple of decent depth players in the 7th round there, which I'll take. Carlos Moss, the receiving back, is a 70 overall. Honestly, not a terrible pick. Quan Pleasant is a 63 overall. He is not going to make the team. He's not going to make the team at all. He might be immediately traded for like a 7th round pick. If I'm lucky. Yeah. Chuck Bowie and Andrew White's were good pickups. I want to see who the heck got the guard that I wanted. I can't remember his name. It was at the top of the 4th round. Who got him? We're just doing this the slow way. The Jets, and he's a 76 overall. Should have taken him instead of White. I was thinking about it, and I chose not to. Oh, that hurts. That really, really hurts. Does he have hidden dev? He does. What is his dev trait? Is he superstar or is he just going to be star? He's probably just going to be star. He is just star. That is really annoying. I actually did not do terribly in terms of the edge rushers at the top of the class. Imani Boss was the best of the 3, but I couldn't have gone wrong with Evan Cofield or Jared Mackey. The Saints took a quarterback, which is interesting. Laron Staley went to the Falcons. He is a 74 overall. He's one that I was looking at. Yeah, this was honestly just not a fantastic draft class. It was pretty average from top to bottom. I mean, the highest overall player was a 79 overall. And there's 76 in the top 5. That hurts even more. George McKee was a top 5 player in the class, technically. And I was 2 picks away from getting him. I might try to trade for him. What do you want for him, New York? Can I go with just a 3rd? How close is that going to be? Okay, I can't even make the trade because it would put me over the salary cap. Wait, so then what would happen if I did the trade that they offered me? Wouldn't that also put me over the salary cap? Yeah, okay. And both of us are in negative cap, so... Alright. Let's go ahead and advance to the preseason. And this is where we will start next episode. Really quick, let's look at some undrafted free agents before I forget. Oops. Are there any undrafted free agents? There are not. There are no undrafted free agents. What the heck? Okay. Well, guess I'm not signing any UDFAs. So we're going to go into our lineup. Have a look at it one last time. And we will generate best lineup. And Chuck Bowie will be a day one starter. I am going to start Kenyon Green over Josh Jones. Actually, maybe not. Kenyon Green might be one I trade. Jared Mackey is going to move down to left end. Should have done that beforehand, but I forgot to. And he is going to start over Jonathan Grenard. Christian Harris, Josie Jewell, and Denzel Perryman will be our linebackers. We did not address defensive tackle, so we're going to have to go another year with Sheldon Rankins and Malik Collins, which honestly, they were fine last year. We do have Odell Beckham Jr., Nico Collins, John Mechie, and Tank Dell. And we also have our new rookie Keith Gaines, who I am going to put in. I'm going to put him in at slot receiver because I want to develop him. Our third down running back will be our rookie Carlos Moss. Poncho, don't worry. We still got a Hispanic. We got Carlos Moss. I don't know if he's actually Hispanic or if Carlos is just a nickname. We'll see. We'll figure that out. Sub linebacker, yeah, we're going to keep as Josie Jewell. Steven Nelson at slot corner. And we have the rookie, Jonathan Dunn, with 90 kick return. So we're going to have him be our kick returner. Alright, honestly, we made some good improvements to the team. Now let's hope that they can actually perform. Because this is how I felt at the start of last season. I thought we made some good improvements, and they did not do well. Yeah. So, yeah. And this is going to be where I end stream. I kind of pushed it a little bit longer than I kind of had time to. So, we are going to end here. Have a good day. Bye.